When I was a kid, I always remember I was always so excited to have dinner with my family, sit down and just talk about our day. I always looked forward to that. During my 7th and 8th grade year, my brother and mother both became very ill. My brother was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and my mother with Lyme disease. This made them both very depressed. My mom lost her job, and my dad started drinking a lot more. This kind of went on for a few years, and during that time I put all my time into relationships and pulled away from my family because I was so confused. I put it all in relationships, and I was having sex every day. It was very unhealthy. And then junior year came, and I found out my mom, the sickness led to her brain. She became very mentally ill. It got to the point where she was talking to walls, she was yelling at my dad, she was walking into strangers' cars at red lights. It was a mess, and me and my father decided it was best for us to move to Michigan. I left my friends, my family was broken, I didn't talk to anybody. I became very depressed, so I decided to move back to Florida. That consisted of smoking every night, drinking every weekend I could, and just having sex with girls that I barely even knew. I didn't talk to my family. I maybe talked to them once a week, and it was brief. I kept distance from that hurt. I didn't want to face it. And then I agreed to move back after I graduated. My family let me drink with them. I drank every weekend, and I set that as an example for my brother. I got arrested for drug paraphernalia and lost $8,000 that I saved up for school. But somehow I managed to be able to move back to Florida this past New Year's. The last words my mom said to me was, "I hope you realize you moving to Florida is going to destroy this family." So I left with that echoing in my head. Within a week, I'm smoking and I'm drinking on probation. I could go to jail at any second if I get caught with anything. If I fail a test, that's it. 2 weeks passed, and I'm putting subs in my car with my cousin Savannah, and we messed something up. It's broken for a week. So my cousin tried to convince me to go to Foundations so that we could fix my car. So I decided to go, and Foundations is a class where you kind of like learn the basics of Christianity and really the foundation of it. And I didn't go sober though, I went high. But after that class, I went home and threw my weed away. And then 2 days later, I'm trying to pray. Savannah and Brennan come and pray in my room for me. I accept Jesus Lord as my Savior. At that moment, the joy hit me. I couldn't stop smiling. I was jumping up and down in the peace. I slept for 3 hours. I felt like I slept for an eternity. I woke up 2 hours later. After I wake up, I get baptized. From there on out, there's no other way I could see myself living. I've been searching to fill this emptiness. I was searching for it. I was filling it with pornography. I was filling it with sex. I was filling it with drugs, with alcohol, with so many things. And all that did was make the emptiness bigger, but God filled it up completely. 2 weeks after I was saved, my mother became sane. 2 more weeks later, I go to Michigan, and I set this as an example for my brother. He is reading the Word every day as we speak. He's going to youth group. I had conversations with my mother in Michigan that I haven't had with her since I was 12 years old. God is so real.